Good morning, sir. I am Marhomzar S. Salilama. My topic is in Chapter 5 and it's all about doing historical research in libraries and archives and doing historical research online. First is doing historical research in library and archives. Research in libraries and archives necessary about study historical. These are repositories and primary and secondary sources that allow us to create narratives and pass through accepted method of historical scholarship. Ang pananaliksik ito ay collect important study historic. Ito ay way para tayo makakreate ng narratives or kwento para sa mga past history based on historical scholarship. It is important upon student to develop a skill para makagawa ng research spot so that they cannot develop or para magamit nila ang kanilang skills to make an research. Because ang mag-aaral for the past and usually expected to create an library composition or research paper that needed for the collect of data through primary resource in Philippine historic online para ito ay makarating sa mga maraming tao. Libraries and archives still provided more variety of sources in different formats such as books, journals, articles, newspaper, magazine, photographs, and event audio and video recording. Libraries have forget and tedious and antiquated card cataloging system and have been using the digital various to catalog their holding called the Online Public Access Catalog or OPAC. Because in this day, books are forgotten, umaasa lang tayo sa online public access catalog in this system. Hindi natin alam na mas marami na pa rin tayong nakukuha sa source through research and library. Research in archives may be a lot of more difficult and provide to be to advantage. This is a big problem because when you're researching the internet, too many resort, and like when you research Philippine history, the resort in 100 event 1,000 of materials, so many keywords, the focus on the topic. And when you research the book or read the books, like Philippine Revolution, they give Emilio Aguinaldo the Declaration of Independence and that it maintindihan mo na. The National Archives of the Philippines, also in Manila, is an agency of the government mandated to collect, store, preserve, and make available records of the government and another primary source pertaining to the story and development of Philippines. Ang pananaliksik through people. The National Archives of the Philippines, also in Manila, is an agency of the government mandated to collect, store, preserve, and make available records of the government and another primary sources pertaining to the history and development of the Philippines. Ang pananaliksik through group of people ay mahirap and prove to be took advantage. Pero they provide you many sources not available in the usual libraries. Ang National Archives of the Philippines, also Manila, in an agency of the government mandated to collect, store, preserve, and make available records of the government and other primary source and tumutukoy sa mga history development of the Philippines. Lahat ng mga materials nila, especially for the years Spanish colonialism, ay nasa original language na kung hindi man accessible for college student. Pero ang iba nilang mga materials ay malaking tulong din, and they are willing to help what you ask for. And now, let us proceed to the doing historical research online. History online is a source of the historians which provides the key information about their discipline. First is Internet, a tool that any student nowadays would use to do research. Ito ay madali or mabilis na napagkukunan natin ng mga sources ng maraming impormasyon na kakailanganin natin. Next, cyberspace is a great resource for research if know how to use it properly. Ito naman ay kasalukuyan na ginagamit upang ilarawan ang buong hanay ng mga mapagkukunan ng impormasyon na ginagamit sa pamamagitan ng mga internet, computer. Isa ito pinakamaganda nito ay mga internet o palitan ng impormasyon sa internet. A simple skill that will get you far in doing historical research online is knowing where to look and how to look. This is the engine. Websites such as Yahoo, www. The simple skills that will get you far in doing historical research online is knowing where to look and how to look. This is the engine. Websites such as Yahoo, www.yahoo.com, and Google, www.google.com, na maglilid sa atin ng maraming sources sa internet with the right search and string. Search string is the combination of words that you use to come up to relevant resource and lead you are looking for. Google also provides its own customized platform for scholarly search called Google Scholar, www.scholar.google.com. Use it to find electronic journal articles, materials from the institutional repositories, and book chapters from many different sources. Book Google Books, www.books.google.com, a sources for scanned books where you may be able to read some chapter for free. Wikipedia is the biggest open source agency encyclopedia in the whole cyberspace. Project Gutenberg, www.gutenberg.original, is the oldest digital library in the world, founded in 1971. Internet Archives www.archives.regional, an online library that originally sought to archive web's history but grew later on to provide digital version of other works. Philippine government website www.gov.ph are starting to be inside with sources that may be used for historical research, especially on laws and other government issues that may be useful when viewing topics of the more contemporary period.